50 out of an hour and a half stream, 50 lost frames. So that's right at where it's supposed to be. The issues I was having was not basically with me, it was with my internet service provider.
Go, I'm doing one.
What are we going to get into tonight, guys?
Wax Hustler 80 says, "Hey, my people."
Hey, Wax, what's up? No intro, straight to the point tonight, Wax. I don't think I played an intro. I'm going to redo my intro. It's kind of embarrassing when I got flames coming out of the front of the car, where I'm supposed to be at the back. That's AI for you, though. I had to break down and get a subscription to ChatGPT last night to help troubleshoot my OBS problems. I kept arguing.
Texas Street just resubscribed.
Texas Street, thank you so much.
Stream Elements says, Texas Street just subscribed for 7 months in a row.
7 months in a row, that's amazing.
Ben Wild 202567 says, "Hey everyone."
Hey, well, Ben, how are you?
Dean Vincent Music says, "How's it going, John?"
How's it going? Oh, hold on. Let me mute you guys. That's my... Hold on.
Dean
I have to mute you guys real quick for a phone
Sharp
call.
says, "Hey John and Trunkies. Welcome to the future." Lil Dana Lynn says, "Hey, how did court go?"
Dismissed.
Ben Wild 202567 says, "I'm good, how are you?"
And that judge does not like me. I'm so glad that I would never, ever, ever have to depend on that guy. I'm always doing whatever it is, not guilty trial by jury. That judge absolutely hates me. You could tell by the way he was, we've had some run-ins in the past. I'm not going to say where or when, but it was not in the courthouse.
BCS Can says Botrix has correctly joined the channel.
I don't believe you, Botrix.
Lil Dana Lynn says, "LMAO. Heck yeah."
That judge definitely
Wax
doesn't
Hustler 80
like me.
says, "I'm unpacking some stuff I haven't had a chance to get done before my surgery happened.
Look at you.
I can't look at boxes anymore."
You don't have to. They're not going to unpack themselves. Just like these cops are not going to record themselves. Guys, I was so grossed out by the court today. I mean, the moment they pull you over, you might as well just pay Clute PD.
Banmom 2024 says, "Hi John."
Hi, you might as well just sit there and pay them right then. No prosecutor, no city attorney, nothing. Just show up, pay your fees. My motion for discovery is like, I can't do anything about your motion for discovery. I can't do anything about it. You're going to have to get all of that. I mean, there were 22 items of, you know, all in. You guys saw all the things I requested. So now I need to go back and get my my body cam and dash cam from Clute because it's dismissed. We get to see what it looks like from. You guys think they're going to turn over my body cam and dash cam? What do you guys think? Think I'm going to get a copy of it? Because technically, the reason they said because I couldn't have it before because it was still an open
Lil
case.
Dana Lynn says no.
Think they're going to let me have it? Do you think when they point at their cameras and say,
Big Egg 2022 says no.
You think when they point at their cameras, you guys have seen it before, I'm recording too. Do you think that makes any difference? If they mess up, does that body cam footage ever see the light of day? Oh, what are you doing over here? What are you doing in Sector JG? Block is hot. Sector JG is not clear. I say again, Sector JG is not clear.
Texas Man the Legend says 15. Wax Hustler 80 says, "When did they take that?"
When did they take what? I'm sorry. Ooh, there's a guy in my stream says I could get more viewers if I only talk to him.
Texas Man the Legend says, "Kick only stream tonight, John."
We're not on YouTube? No? I think we're on all platforms, right? We're not on YouTube? Please tell me we're on YouTube. I don't want to...
Laid Off Janitor says, "Sounds legit."
We're not on YouTube? We should be.
Ben Wild 202567 says, "Good stop."
Thank you.
Wax Hustler 80 says, "The body cam."
Oh.
Lil Danilin says he needs to take a hike. LOL.
He's on Sector JG.
Big Ek 2022 says clean window.
Yeah, I'm going to. It's a defrost issue. The humidity is back, so now we have to fight the humidity again.
Texas Mantheligen says, I only got the notification for Kick. I'm on Twitch now.
All right, let me check YouTube real quick.
Jethro Miller says, when John says get my body cam, he means the cam that the cop was wearing.
Yes, yeah, when they...
Texas
That's what I meant to
Mantheligen
say.
says, howdy again, John.
Okay, I got the misunderstanding now. Yeah, I want his body cam of my police interaction.
Laid off janitor says, all three are up.
All three are up. Thank you, late off janitor. I'm sorry.
Ben Wild 202567 says, do we need a drink or no?
Let's not right now. I want to see what's happening over
Wax
here.
Hustler 80 says, when did they take the body cam?
They didn't take it. I want their body cam footage. All right, let's see.
Laid off janitor says, you're welcome, Mr. Scanner.
Oh, you didn't have to leave because I'm here.
Wax Hustler 80 says, oh, my bad.
Okay, yeah, that was confusing. Sector JG might be clear after all. Sector JG might be clear now. All right, we're gonna watch our wide right turns, and we're gonna watch for good stops, stopping behind the line. It's a goal.
Sarah _902 says, good evening, everyone.
Good evening to you.
Laid off janitor says, make Texasman a mod on Kick.
Oh, okay.
Wax Hustler 80 says, O was thinking if I don't watch at night, I always watch the recording to stay on point, and didn't know if I missed something LOA.
No. That was, it's a fair question.
Texas Mantheligen says, when I saw John after court, I asked him for his autograph. He had a brand new pack of Sharpie markers ready.
I had.
Just plain.
And no one was there.
Totally forgot to ask him. Texas Mantheligen says, make me a MOD on YouTube too.
Okay. Yeah, I could do YouTube now. Kick, I think I have to do from the computer.
Laid off janitor says, do you want me to do it?
Oh, sure. You have complete control. Yeah, I think at this point, laid off janitor has more control than I do. He goes, nope, you're streaming now. Only thing he doesn't do is kick me out of the house. That's Pam's job.
X-ray Henry Tom 8507. X-ray Henry Tom 8507. I'll be all right for Vasco and Brock.
Laid off janitor says, hacking into the body cam right now.
Last night was horrendous.
Jethro Miller says I'm on YouTube and everything seems to be working fine.
Very good. Yeah, last night was horrible, guys. I couldn't stream anything.
Ben Wild 2567 says, tomorrow I get to leave school at 1 p.m. because we are going to Duluth, Minnesota, and we are going to go see Bentleyville Lights. Then we're coming back home on Friday, so I'm happy.
There you go.
Lilden Alin says, L. Wax Hustler 80 says, she should come ride one night.
Pam?
Texas Mantheligen says, when I say I want to talk to the boss, John is third in line behind Laid Off and Pammy.
That's right. The last time Pam went with me, there was a shots fired call, and it scared the hell out of me to have her with me. So, and I acted strange.
Ben Wild 202567 says, from our house, it's like 2 hours away.
Yeah, so there was a shots fired call, and her being with me, I didn't like that, so. And it just, I can't focus. Plus, I leave my car in some pretty unsafe spaces, right?
Big David C-Tech says, nah, she's been out since that, I think, hasn't she?
Nope, not since then. Not since then. I parked her like a mile away from the call.
48976430, 48976430.
Turns out I'm not going to prison for forgetting my wallet at home. I forgot. I called the judge man. See, that's why I needed...
Laid off janitor says, you will have to mod him on YouTube. You're logged into the scanner.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Vehicle has insurance confirmed on that 2019.
Just go up to the top where it says shows the picture and then hit switch accounts. If you open up YouTube, go up to the top. It'll show the picture of the scanner logo, and then click switch accounts and automatically authenticate with my BC scanner.
Laid off janitor says, I'm new to computers, bear with me.
Yeah, it should all be.
Texas Mantheligen says, let me check with the court stenographer. Officially, you called the judge man twice and Your Honor once.
Sorry.
Wax Hustler 80 says, oh man, I know she was probably nervous, but more so you being worried about her not knowing what was gonna happen.
Yes. I don't care. You guys have seen, I've literally ran to gunfire before, so. Which I shouldn't do dumb stuff like that because, you know, I do have little people that depend on me. Out of all the things I got banned on TikTok, I didn't get banned when the shots fired, when gunshots were actually happening. But let me drive 3 feet and they'll get me. I got over on the bots that night. Remember then the guy got tased? They tased the wrong person who actually didn't have the gun. Yeah, that really happened. That was in Freeport.
Texas Mantheligen says, when the judge started getting a little crabby with you, I thought I was going to hear a dag nabbit come out of his mouth. Wax Hustler 80 says, laid off, can you hack into my computer and fix it, LLA?
Yeah, he was crabby, wasn't he? He's not a John fan, that we know for, I mean, like, I'll have no choice, no matter what it is. Not guilty, trial by jury. Not guilty, if it's include. I'll have no choice.
Bruja 210 says, howdy ho, I told you, John.
Howdy.
It would get dismissed.
You were right.
David Zebra George 4166. David Zebra George 4166.
Brazos Woods, let's cut down lazy. We'll get there quicker. We'll have one red light in between us and a couple stop signs. Yeah, that judge did not like me. He was not a John fan.
Antium says, it's a Christmas miracle.
I guess because I called him man, he called me John. It's a Christmas miracle.
Lil Danilin says, how often do they do a trial by jury there? Once a year.
I don't think they've ever done one. I mean, the prosecutor wasn't even there for court, the city attorney. Maybe if they had to actually pay a city attorney, they wouldn't process so much silly shit.
Barney Rubble 8704 says, poor John didn't get the police ride along he has always dreamed of.
I really did want to check out
Sorry, Pang
Coach
8046 says, hey John, did you win yet?
I won. If dismissed is a win, I don't know. I'll call it a draw. Because I kind of conceded and showed up my license, so. Because I was fighting with...
Laid off janitor says, Texas Mantheligen, please send a message in YouTube so I can add you as a moddy. Nanny Goat Joe says, hey John, Pam and Trunkies.
Hey, Nanny Goat, how are you? It's kind of a draw.
Texas Mantheligen says, you told Telher had been prejudiced against you. He already knew who you were.
Yep.
And he called for you like it was something he'd been prepped for.
It was, wasn't it?
Lil Dana Lynn says, the city attorney is a piece of you-know-what.
Her name is Sandy, I know
Auntie M
that.
says, he's free, wacky warning Wednesday.
Let me ask you this. Is
Barney Rubble 8704 says, was it dismissed with prejudice?
I don't know. They could probably still get me again.
Texas _man_the_ legend says, howdy.
Howdy. Dana, let me ask you a question. Is Sandy the one that's hard of hearing? Or is that another judge or attorney that I'm thinking of that can't hear? Is she the one that can't hear, or is she someone else? I saw her picture, but I think it's the one that can't hear.
606.
If it's the one that can't hear, she also doesn't like me.
Lil Dana Lynn says, oh, where then they have changed if it is a she?
It's Sandy O'Bally? Sandra
I
O'Bally?
have the caller for the pit bull that you picked up. Is it at the PD in Ridgewood? Negative, it's at the city bar.
Who I expected to see there. Like
Texas Mantheligen says, you see why I don't speak in YouTube? All the underscores.
Holy Elementary Upward.
Sorry, 1046 says Nanny Lahwai.
Would you be able to take it to the owner or what?
Michelle 210 says, hello everyone.
hello to you.
They need to come
Wax
pick it up.
Hustler 80 says, I can't hear you, your honor, LOL.
I called him man. I can't believe I wasn't trying to be disrespectful like
Lilda
that.
Nolin says, oh Bale. Yes,
Oh.
she's very hard of hearing.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm so glad that I don't have to deal with her because she hates me
Storith Pang
too.
8046 says hi.
Yeah.
Nanny Hru.
But the reason there's a reason she doesn't like me. Does anybody remember the video where the
Auntie Am says, John was like, be cool, man, lol.
be cool, man? Yeah.
Demirage _zone says, hey, John,
Hey.
did you tell the judge FC notes?
No, I didn't say that. I
Barney
didn't call
Rubble
him man.
8704 says, John, did you watch the darn video clip I sent you in Discord?
Damn it. I've been so preoccupied. I'm sorry. With the technical issues I had yesterday, I thought my streaming career was over.
Shut something.
I'll watch the damn video.
Wax Hustler 80 says, did you tell the judge to just act natural?
No, I didn't. It was really quick. They were just getting people in and out. Thank you for the money. 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 Yeah, if she was that judge, that attorney also hates me. So we don't want to ticket include. Maybe like Jackson. All right, this stop we're a little late for, but by the way, Pam looked up the law and you.
Barney Rubble 8704 says Twitch is still showing you have a misconfiguration.
No,
If you want to arrange a time, I can help you with it, so you don't need to rebuild the PC.
it's because it's using enhanced broadcasting. That's why. That's the reason it's doing that. It's using enhanced broadcasting that partners get. So it streams a different video for everybody's quality, depending on which quality they have or what they're
Antiam
capable
says,
of.
dense fog advisory until 9 a.m. Wax Hustler 80 said, thank you for licking the boots and paying your master is what you meant.
No, I didn't pay anything. I was never going to pay anything. That was the whole issue. I was never Well, at least we recorded a stop. It's Wacky Warning Wednesday. Hopefully they got a warning. He's back. He's coming back.
Wax Hustler 80 says no sound.
No sound. Okay, okay. It's on now. Now. Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm showing the sound meter there anyway.
Gammarich_zone says there was no sound when you was outside the car.
Oh, okay. All right. So we
Wax
got a
Hustler
crappy
80
cable.
says can hear now.
Can hear now. Okay. I'll watch for that. I guess we got a crappy cable.
Michelle 210 says hear you now.
Hear me now? Okay.
Big Egg 2022 says said warning issued.
Man, that guy's got some bike lights.
430 traffic. Parking Mary 0894, Parking Mary 0894, silver in color. Turning to West Timbers past Panda Express.
I guess they're at Panda Express in Lake Jackson.
We're going into Panda Express.
Yeah, Panda Express. That's in Lake Jackson.
Texas Manthelogen says, when I was walking into the court, they tried to stop me. They asked me if a cop had pulled me over and handed me an invitation.
Yeah. So we're supposed to be guaranteed a fair and public trial, right? Fair, open, and public. So one of my peers, Texas Man Legend, also a member of the public, allegedly. He tries to go and he says, like, are you here for a case? I'm like, you can't come in then. That's not true.
Michelle 210 says 16. Lil Denalin says it's a public building and it isn't a closed court.
Right. Oh, they tried to not let him in. They're so used to...
Lil Denalin says, did they let him in?
Yes, he eventually got in. He did get in. I didn't know he was having any problems. He kind of snuck in on me. I would have loved to have filmed that, but of course I couldn't. I have no cameras in there. I did find a window that I could record the judge
Sorry,
from.
Pang 8046 says who fart.
I did find a window I could record him, but then they closed the door, so I couldn't see him. Like, oh, speaking of which, I gotta text Justin and say dismissed.
Leonard Emmett says, hi John, Pammy and Trunkies.
Hello to you. Welcome in, welcome in.
5415, to service clear, back into front, patient refusal, lift assist only.
Oh, that's gonna be loud. That's gonna be loud.
Texas Manthelogen says, stopping me made the lady move that was just standing there getting paid. Glad I made our tax dollars work.
Lots of people standing
Melanie
around.
Siep 1784 says, hello John.
Hello to you, Melanie. How are you? Hope you're well.
I'm in the rest area. 10 tones. 2031.
Gamma Ridge _zone says, well, no, we know the cop who stopped you that day, official. Now look like an ass.
Well, I mean, he did disrupt my day, right? He disrupted my day. If I had let's say I was working in Houston or something, I would have had to miss work. Did you hear the judge say, we're just surprised you showed up? Did you hear him say that? I was like, I told him I wouldn't miss this for the world. Isn't that what I told him? He's like, we're surprised you showed up. It's like, really? You didn't think I was going to show up?
Melanie Ship 1784 says, how did court go, John?
I got dismissed. Texas man, is that what he said? He said, I'm surprised.
BCS Can says, Cash App $. Extra good donations are appreciated but never solicited. If you choose to donate, they are non-refundable.
He said...
Texas Mantheligen says, I heard you say that, and you said you live for this.
Yes.
Storage Pound 8046 says, John the Gator in your trunk skill.
No, I don't think so. I let him out. Yeah, he's like, why would they think I'm not going to show up?
Michelle 210 says, must have been the topic all day.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they were ready. They saw me getting my stuff set up. They were all laughing.
Gunnis Age says, hi, John, Pam, and Trunkies.
Hello to you. Could check on Lake Jackson, then we'll go to Angleton.
Sorith Pang 8046 says, hey, passenger. Kakasper says, sent Cash App for Christmas.
Thank you so much, Kakasper.
Nanny Goat Joe says, John, will YouTube ever be able to play slots? Or are they just put there to tease us?
I can't get it to work.
Melanie Ship 1784 says, so it got dismissed so you don't have to pay the ticket?
Nope. Didn't have to pay anything. I just had to pay for gas there. I'm still confused why I thought I wasn't coming. But that's all right.
Texas Mantheligen says, I would have come talk to you before court, but I didn't want to distract you from your court plan.
No.
And didn't want to get yelled at for taking in court.
Yeah, no, that was perfect, actually. Yeah, it might have made me nervous, actually. Yeah, it might have made me nervous.
Barney Bubble 8704 says, John Twitch added a lead moderator role today.
Oh, yeah?
It allows the banning, adding, and removing of mods and VIPs. Melanie Ship 1784 says, wow, and my mum's ticket everything is done online, apparently.
Well, that's if you show up and pay.
David 041873 says, what happened in court?
It was dismissed.
423, where are you going to be located?
Michelle 210 says, should we send them a Christmas card?
Off of Dixie and
Texas Mantheligen says,
No.
I tried to blend in as much as a guy like me can blend in. Auntie M says, someone pin it was dismissed, LOL.
That's okay. His engagement is engagement.
Sorith Pang 8046 says, John Gray, how are you?
I'm living the dream. I'm wonderful. They said something on Lake Jackson on Dixie, but I missed it. I need to get the other scanner on. Lake Jackson's on Dixie doing something. We got to go all the way back there. It's not cool, man.
Benwell 202567 says, always film 5-0.
Always.
48 1 male has been released.
10-4, just for information, the female does not have an active CTW, but the Coleman does have an issue one. She's still going to be at her door. She just wanted to be this
David 041873 says, I wouldn't how pissed C Notes shift is.
Ah, they don't care. The punishment is the process, right? Like they know the punishment, the process is the punishment. I'm sorry. Like I had to take time in my day. They made me go to court. I wasn't able to film them during that time.
Texas Mantheligen says, the judge thinking you wouldn't show up obviously shows that Clute PD had prejudiced him. He never met you, never had dealings with you. How else would he have that preconceived notion?
Don't know.
Texas Street says, I thought they said plantation near Firefly.
Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna go check right now. That's not too far. And then we'll get the big scanner on so we'll know exactly. I can hear better.
GameMirage_zone says, John IDK, if you know this, but today I was watching a video and in this video it said that AI face recognition has been wrongfully identifying people. They did say that Texas is one of the states where it has happened before. Because of this, it has got some people arrested and some were let go after fingerprint for people's identity.
It's true. Yeah, it's got problems. See if I got time to turn the speaker on and get the scanner on.
Ben Wild 202567 says, good stop.
Thanks. I had no choice. I was behind another car.
Let's do on your location, no additional.
Sorithpang 8046 says, Pam, how are you?
Clear.
Yeah, you were right by Firefly.
Texas Mantheligen says, AI falsely identified me coming out of the airport. I kept telling the officers that I wasn't Brad Pitt, but they wouldn't believe me.
It happens to me too. I get that. Yeah, it happens.
On your location, no additional.
All right, we got the big scanner rolling now.
Michelle 210 says 9.
Yeah, it happens to me too.
Clear.
Sometimes we lag in this one spot, guys. We'll see how it goes. I'm stopping behind the line. This is a good stop, and now I'm going to proceed. Hopefully, I'll make sure I watch the sound monitor this time.
First name Madison, last name William, Ida, Nora, Tom, Ocean, Nora.
All right, that call sounds.
2905.
That call sounds escalated. If you see lights and Clute, let me know.
64 name and date of birth.
She's gonna be clear.
Michelle 210 says, I hate when that happens. I get stopped going in grocery stores thinking I am Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, it happens. It really does happen. A big puddle of water. It's getting cooler. All right, that tells me this cable is absolutely sucking. Test, test, test. I see the... Oh, man, really? Seriously? That's good, though. They're free. They're free, either way. That's something I said? All right, let's go see if we can find this stop and Clute. Firefly, these guys are actually pretty nice up here at this shop. I'm really bad on tires, and every time I get a nail or something, they just fix it. When I need new tires, this is where I'm getting them. Tire fly. That's bad parking. I'm not even gonna bring it up. Put it in the chat though. That's not good parking.
Nanny Goat Joe says, did you shower, John?
Yes, right before court.
Stripes of Blue says, happy wacky warning Wednesday.
It is.
Lil Denalin says, film 5-0.
Always, always.
Benwild 202567 says, a 5 on parking.
Thanks. I'll take it. I'll take it, definitely. How do you get out of this place? Okay, down here. Well, this is another tire shop with questionable parking lot here.
48, I'll have one female in custody.
Texas Mantheligen says, if you rent the exact same car as you have, that car will have tires that ironically fit your vehicle. Follow me for more money saving tips.
Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it.
Strikes of Blue says, you didn't get sent to jail, that's a good thing.
Yeah, no. It was dismissed. It was dismissed.
Laid Off Janitor says, it's a pothole ring.
Yeah, see them? All in tire shops. Nothing compares to the Firestone parking lot, though. That's pretty bad. All right, Clue just arrested somebody and they're towing their car, but I don't know where the stop is. I might run into it.
Proceed. William Sam Frank, 8443. William Sam Frank, 8443.
That might be Alvin that arrested somebody.
Airline 12, you have an interfacility request coming from Liberty Dayton Regional, possibly going to Kingwood. There's not an assessment.
Lildana Lynn
yet,
says,
but
that girl sounded like she was stressed out.
Mm-hmm.
Strikes of Blue says, you're lucky not in the fog tonight like some areas around you.
It's a little bit of fog.
LS copy, have you declining 2043. There's the weather.
Yeah, they're already declining life. Everybody wrap yourself in bubble wrap. We're not getting any helicopters tonight.
33, can you attach that 28 to the call? We're unable to on our side.
I got my clip from my scanner now. We're back in our default configuration. Came in a day late, but I got it.
Attention, Sweeney Fire Department. Sweeney Fire Department, you're needed at 300 Silverleaf Road, apartment 704. 300 Silverleaf Road, apartment 704. Fire alarm. Smells smoky. No visible flame or smoke. This is the route RCS record.
Good for us, bye.
Barney Rubble 8704 says, oh, glad you got your clip, John. Rest in peace hearing for headphone users.
I'm so sorry.
316, can you get a good address for him?
Yeah, that's bad. I try to warn him at least when it's going to happen twice.
Houston to the 504.
Users.
So sorry.
316, can you get a good 33.
Angie 416S says, hey, John and Trunkies.
Hey.
Texas Mantheligen says, looked up some info on the court and the lack of prosecutor present. Turns out all tickets are viewed by the prosecutor. If you want to discuss a plea, it's on you to contact them before your court date.
Are you kidding me?
Gamma Rage _zone says, because I got high and they see smoke, they are calling the fire department JK. Bayou Preppers one says, sorry I'm late.
Where did you find that information at? Is it on their website?
Texas Mantheligen says, I wish I was kidding.
So the people aren't represented at all, basically. That's what you're saying.
148, emergency's been notified for that vehicle.
Stream Elements says, thank you for following Copperhead 28.
Copperhead 28, thank you so much for the follow. Guys, if you are new here, my name is John Gray.
Texas Mantheligen says, it's not on their court website. It's on the State of Texas Guide to Traffic Court.
Ah. My name is John Gray. This is BC Scanner. We listen to the scanner. We record police interactions. We're in Brazoria County, Texas. We're about 50 miles south of Houston, right on the Gulf Coast. Hit the subscribe or follow button, depending on which platform you're watching me from.
I'll be in route in just a minute.
Michelle 210 says, someone on YT says they are by Buc-ee's.
By Buc-ee's? Buc-ee's where?
Nanny Goat Joe says, did you hear about the mass shooting we had on Bondi Beach, Sydney, John?
I did.
It was a father and son team attacking Hanukkah celebrations.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Michelle 210 says 15.
I mean, even in Australia, they said the police were just hiding.
Good Old Boy 63 says, hey, Nanny Goat.
They said the police were just hiding. That guy had to take matters into his own hands. Which Buc-ee's? And Lake Jackson, Clute, Angleton, Freeport? Which Buc-ee's?
Good Old Boy 63 says, hey, John, how are you?
Hello, do you?
Strikes a Blue says, dense fog advisory as of 8:24 p.m.
Dang.
Texas Mantheligen says, and the protector represents the government, not the people. Michelle 210 says, they didn't say.
Yeah. There's lots of Buc-ee's here.
Gamarage _zone says, who hasn't heard of it? The president talked about it. Barney Rubble 8704 says, oh, Nanny Goat Jr. is a kangaroo. That explains the backspin. They bounce around all day.
Stop it, stop it. Stop it. I think that's... Is that racist? I don't know. It's definitely profiling. I don't know.
720, I'll be in route to Station 1.
Michelle 210 says plantation.
Plantation, okay. We'll go there and see what's happening.
Sorith Pang 8046 says plantation, John.
Thank you.
201 calls received at 2015 2015. You were dispatched from the route at 2017 2017. Arrived at 2035 2035.
I did. For those that are interested, I did wear my good shirt.
Barney Rubble 8704 says, I'm pretty sure Nanny Goat can take a joke.
That's right. I know. I was just kidding. I was kidding. I was just kidding.
Texas Mantheligen says, I had a funny thought. If you did go to jury trial and managed to get a public defender, the government definitely wouldn't have made any money on you.
Definitely not. I don't think you can on Class C's. I don't think you can. And you only get 6 jurors, too. You only get 6 jurors.
Kevin Vom 01 says, I'm glad the judge let you off. and certainly appreciate your stance, but let's be real. You're way too pretty for jail.
You know, I get that. That's true. That's true.
Houston 2 David 504.
All right, we'll wait through this light and cut up to Plantation.
Houston 2 David 411, Carrero no flaring.
You guys are kind of crooked.
Texas Mantheligen says John was ready for jail. That's why he's been wrestling gators to get ready.
Yeah. Just find the biggest alligator and
Wax
never
Hustler
mind.
80 says someone trying to earn brownie points.
They got him. Flattery will get you everywhere.
Just for information, I'm a caller calling in advising the male took off running when you all walked up. He's going to be hiding by the staircase.
Hiding by the staircase.
7-4,
So you need to locate the male as well.
Uh-oh, we got a male hiding. Oh, they're going to use public service, so I can't know.
Gamarage_zone says the fact is, C notes were the one who stared this all. If it was not for knowing how bad they are, I don't think they would have let you go. Wax Hustler 80 says, well, I'll remember that, haha.
For information, the caller advisors are looking at the staircase. He's going to be right by it.
Someone is.
Texas Mantheligen says they're trying to get brownie points while John's trying to get creativity points.
That's right. All right, so this guy's hiding.
The one by the mailbox. It's going to be a gray hoodie.
Mailbox. Stairs. Let's check Crescentwood. Let's check Crescentwood.
Right by it.
Right by the mailbox. He's hiding by the stairway. There's a caller calling the cops saying he's by the stairway. I'm gonna check.
The one by the mailbox. It's going to be a gray hoodie.
Gray hoodie. By a mailbox. By a staircase. There's a caller snitching on him. I mean, providing information. Let's check Crescentwood. It sounds like a Crescentwood call.
Barney Rubble 8704 says you should take the court order dismissing the case and ask the officer who gave you the fine and get them to sign it.
Yeah. I don't think they would.
Old Murders just resubscribed.
Thank you for the resubscription.
Stream Elements says Eld Murders just subscribed for 5 months in a row.
5 months in a row. Thank you so much.
Michelle 210 says L all hard to read the little print.
23.
Gamarage_zone says, hey man, do you need a ride? 10. 4 he got in John Carr.
No.
Again,
No.
tonight John looking to help officers.
No.
Promote game is on.
Nope. Only thing is, Crescentwood you can kind of see by the stairs. Maybe not if it's down underneath.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess Crescentwood.
Wax Hustler 80 says, don't put the hidden hoodie guy in your car tonight.
Yellowstone and North Avenue in Ocean.
Yellowstone, North Avenue O, and Freeport.
Texas Mantheligen says, there was a little fuzzy thing attached to your shirt earlier. What, accident?
I don't like to answer a lot of questions about accidents.
13 Lincoln 8707
Saddle Tramp 1860 says, the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plains.
First name's going to be Jeffrey, last name's going to be Cole, last name's going to be Harper. Then first going to be 818 of 03. Kings running.
Check them surrounding. Man, I really let me know if you see lights in your apartment complex. That's by the mailboxes. There's no stairs there. You can clearly see. All right. He's going that way.
First name's going to be Jeffrey, last name's going to be Cole, last name's going to be Harper. Then first going to be 818 of 03. Kings running.
Check him surrounding. He's done pissed somebody off.
Texas Mantheligen says, We don't sell beer to bears in bars in Billings.
Can you make my sample translation? Alright, now put around the station.
Let's check these over here.
Michelle 210 says, gotta be a subscriber to be heard.
Yes, if you are a subscriber or a member, what you say is will come out of the speakers. We used to let everybody talk out of the speaker, but then trolls started taking advantage of it to say things that get me banned. So I think they found the guy under the stairs wherever they're at. I don't know what apartment.
He's moving to this bed, so it's somewhere. Let's show us a route.
Dang.
23 to 64. Just up at Hamilton. I'll take your car. I won't miss you. Seven be on location. 23 to 64. Just up at Hamilton. I'll take your car. I won't miss you.
Sounds clear.
Texas Manthelogen says, I had a random charge for 37.5 cents come out of my bank account. Turns out it was my YouTube membership.
Oh,
Shots fired YouTube.
dang, dang. Why?
Michelle 210 says, -1.
It's not 37 cents, but it's pretty close.
Got a Walgreens 28 in Arlington X-ray 4.
Now you're Walgreens, but clear across town. Dang it.
And I have you on location, correct?
We got to get gas.
Sorith Pang 8046 says, John Nanny said subscribe.
Memberships on YouTube. Memberships on YouTube. It means if your name is green. We got it. I just realized we only have 60 miles till empty, guys.
Texas Manthelogen says, don't forget the half cent, 37.5 cent. If gas stations can charge decimals of a cent, you can too.
Yeah.
Barney off the rubble says, laid off janitor, are you here?
This is the Oyster Creek, correct?
Responding to normal traffic.
Someone's got an open mic. I think it's the dispatcher.
What's your name?
Uh-oh, Freeport's got an open mic.
No, your name. This is the Oyster Creek, correct? Okay. And phone number I can reach back at?
Don't repeat the number, please.
Okay, I'll get that. Okay, what's your name? No, your name. Your name is Jeffrey Glover?
Strikes of Blue says, someone has to tell her.
Okay. And phone number I can reach back at?
Sorith Pang 8046 says, John is new dispatch everyone. Gamaraj _zone says, what they gonna say? John wants to know.
Have one. I got a vehicle for a traffic warrant. They're not going to be able to move this one. Here, otherwise. Having difficulty breathing and chest pain. It's going to be at 118 Staff Street. 118 Staff Street. That's going to be in Oyster Creek. This is first call, first tone, 2100.
Red Road thing.
We gotta get gas, guys. I see the fog rolling in here.
Red Road thing.
Let's see. Let's do it right here on pump number 8.
Hey, where you at?
Vermont 26, exploring up number of 25, Mills and a list with clear knowledge.
Strikes of Blue says, fog looks thick.
All right, let's get gas. We're on number 8. If you guys can help me remember that.
Justin Vermont 2016 Chevy exploring up number of 25, Mills and a list with clear knowledge.
Wax Hustler 80 says,
Wax
looks
Hustler
like
80
my
says,
brain FOG.
Looks like my brain fog.
We gotta get gas, guys. Sorry.
Texas Man the Legend says that fog better with playing.
Fog better with playing.
Big Dave BCTX says 30 on 18.
8. Trying to confuse me. How's it going, man?
Good, brother.
Good. Uh-oh. Looks like we had a catastrophe over here. Let's get a coffee. I want a coffee.
Bubba the Big Truck Guy says, hey Cashier John is gonna mess the bathroom up. Barney of the Rubble says 3067. Wax Hustler 80 says 30 on 67.
Shit. We gotta go to the car and get my wallet. Let's go to the car and get my wallet first. Hopefully I left it in the car.
Bubba the Big Truck Guy
Be right
says,
back.
John, don't forget your rash cream.
All right. Get my
Big Dave BCTX says, can someone pass that on? Clue has someone at Dixie and Plantation.
Dixie and Plantation. Okay, thank you.
Wax Hustler 80 says, Cashier John is making a mess.
Wax Hustler 80
Casper says, the damn
Cashier
wallet.
John is making a mess. Casper.
Texas Man the Legend says half coffee, half Mountain Dew. That way you can see sound. Barney of the Rubble says haha. Haha John tried to steal and got caught.
No, I didn't.
Wax Hustler 80 says we don't carry wallets.
Apparently.
Bubba the Big Truck Guy says John get the vodka.
Vodka? You can't get that. I mean, I'm part of the inner circle, but I don't think there's a secret vodka aisle that I don't know about. Is it 2 for $6? Hell yeah. I'll take it.
Barney of the Rubble says we don't carry wallets, but we carry assault rifles.
How you doing, man?
I'm here, brother.
Wax
Good.
Hustler
Oh, I'm
80
sorry.
says get a 40.
Okay, I also need... Let's do 30 on number 8.
Country Boy 23,123 says, hey Cashier John has candy in his pocket.
There's no candy in my pocket, sir. Two.
Bubba the Big Truck Guy says, John, why is there weird vibrating toys, zip ties and baby oil in the trunk? Kinda weird, no diddy. Country Boy 23,123 says we stuck in the trunk.
There's no one in the trunk, sir.
Strikes of Blue says lol. Michelle 210 says hello cashier. Wax Hustler 80 says get condoms, rash cream and Diddy oil. Big Dave BCTX says gonna have to start using the prison pocket. Upside is, cops won't wanna see your license anymore.
It's true.
Country Boy 23,123 says always film 50.
Always, always.
Bubba the Big Truck Guy says, John, don't forget your extra small Magnum condoms, you've been looking for them all day. Texas Man the Legend says, John thinks you're pretty.
I think I did all the steps, sir.
Yeah, you should be good to go, brother. You're all set.
We got approved, everyone. We got approved. I get a bag, I guess. Can you guys hear me? Anybody need a banana?
Wax Hustler 80 says get rolling papers.
All set, brother.
All right, man. All right. How you doing? Testing the audio. Are we working?
Bubba the big truck guy says John don't sit on the bananas.
Don't sit on the bananas.
Wax Hustler 80 says a bag to hold the weed in law. Tammy Hayes 811 says yes, we have no bananas. Michelle 210 says stolen credit card work.
Stop it. Guys, look at that price.
Texas Man the Legend says if you got a banana you have to wash it down with a mellow yellow.
That's right. That's good price. That's part of being in the inner circle.
Bubba the big truck guy says rumor has it John can eat a banana with one bite.
That's not been said.
Cakesper says awesome price. The Blue says have gave you the discount unlike that lady last week.
Guys, I'm reading my Cash App. I'm actually absolutely floored. Thank you so much.
Wax Hustler 80 says one bite. That's wild behavior lol at. Michelle 210 says 36.
Thank you, guys. I don't think I could fit 30 since it's $2 a gallon. We'll see. Okay, that fog is...
The big truck guy says Texas man no he just swallows then talk about not having a gag reflex.
It's not true, not true. None of that's true. Absolutely every bit of that is made up. Guys, why is everybody not getting gas here? I don't even think Buc-ee's can compete with that price. I'm glad I have my issue with Buc-ee's. I would have never known this.
Texas Man the Legend says eats them for the shape and not the flavor.
Alright, hopefully we can fit 30 in there. Maybe we can.
Will Donlan says where are you at? I need gas.
Circle K. You gotta be in the inner circle.
Cheeky Cat 1961 says as expensive as gas is here, I could probably drive down there and get gas and drive back to Washington and save money.
You could just fill up a lot, I guess. Hey, that's a cool car. What's that? All right, we're almost done, guys.
Bubba the big truck guy says John don't like the small bananas, he says the bigger the better. Nanny Goat underscore Joe says YouTube doesn't have a voice.
Okay, I'll fix
Sarah
it.
underscore 902 says I am trying to figure out if gas is cheaper there. We measure ours in liters.
Hold on, I can fix YouTube.
Angie 416 says, I got timed out and didn't do anything. Texas Man the Legend says I got 37.5 cents off that price today stacking gas buddy discount on it.
All right, YouTube should work when we get out now. All right, sorry about that, YouTube. Sorry about that, YouTube. You'll have a voice.
Don't think I've seen gas that low in 20 years.
You also advise text out there gonna have minor damage to both sides, guardrails.
Is anything a traffic hazard?
Negative.
All right, YouTube, sorry about that. Your voice was not connected. Now it is.
7504, close patrol 56, checks clear. Speaker 14 and on ground. North Lincoln X-ray 4601, North Lincoln X-ray 4601. Gray color on Dixie and Center.
Dixie and Center, all right.
7504, close patrol 56, checks clear.
10-4.
Guys, we have 341 miles of gas now.
More Lincoln X-ray 4601. Gray in color on Dixie and Center.
Dixie and what?
430 clear.
Nanny Goat Joe says, good girls eat bananas sideways.
Oh, wow. Yeah, the fog. We might be cooked, chat. We might be cooked with this fog. We'll see.
Texas Mantheligen says, I remember back in the day, I used to watch the Thunderbolt transmission commercial, then walk across the street and get gas for 33 cents a gallon.
I don't even know what that
Barney
commercial
off the
is.
rubble says, Nanny Goat Jr., do you live in Queensland?
215.
Texas Mantheligen says, lol, on the Queensland comment. Mets 12 says, howdy John, glad to hear they didn't get you this time.
Nope, they didn't get me. It's all dismissed. Yeah, all the Facebook comments, I hope they throw you under the jail. They're gonna be mad when I tell them.
Johnson Cook with a truck and a trailer. Stand by for the speeds.
280AB and Johnson Cook, that's straight ahead. The truck and the trailer.
Big David Bitek says, when your transmission's got you down and your motor falls apart, just come on down to Thunderbolt. You don't need a brand new car. We still believe in value, and we pass it on to you. At Thunderbolt, we fix it right, and we guarantee it too. We put the yee-haw back in your motor and transmission.
What is that? What is that? What does that mean? Is that some sort of old commercial?
Percent username or percent just subscribed.
Thank you.
Stream Element says Epsilon Live _ gaming just subscribed.
Epsilon Live, thank you so much for the subscription.
Dinner Vittorio 9249 says, good evening John, nice to see you tonight.
Nice to see you as well.
6976. Repeat Lincoln William Paul 6976.
All right, right over this, it's a little bit. I think we got one more
X-ray
light.
Henry Tom 6659. X-ray Henry Tom 6659. It's blue.
Dino Vittorio 9249 says, hi everyone.
Hi.
Big Dave BC Tech says, phase the Thunderbolt transmission commercial jingle.
Oh, yeah.
Traffic stop.
Mets 12 says, you want to give the nice wave to the guy who gave you the ticket.
He's on days right
Strikes
now.
of Blue says, that
X-ray
dice
Henry
is out.
Tom 6659. X-ray
Mets
Henry
12
Tom
says, when you see
6659.
him.
Blue.
One Prudnana says, yes, it is an old commercial.
Oh, I didn't know.
Texas Mantheligen says, all it took to get it away with the terrible crime was to briefly flash a piece of plastic to Judge Clampett.
That's right. That's right. He didn't even actually look. He just said, okay, that's a piece of plastic. Which I would have done on the traffic stop if I'd had my wallet. Guys, you know you're supposed to present your ID. But I didn't have my wallet. I forgot it. I was just cooked. Speaking of which, we got to stop coming.
Epsilon Live _ gaming says, I'm camped out on the border of Lake Jackson and Clute. If I see something, I'll yell.
Thank you. Be careful camping out.
Texas
It's foggy.
Mantheligen says, by the way, I need my license back.
Oh.
Didn't know what you were using it for.
It could have been anyone's license. It was mine, though. I'm just going to say that right now. All right, guys, we got to stop. Yeah, everybody on Facebook wanted me in prison, just so you know. They should put you in prison for that. Just obey. All right. Oh man, we got a ditch over here. Hopefully I don't have to film in the ditch. I'm gonna bring my flashlight for this one. Where's my flashlight? Where's my flashlight? There it is. All right, remember to check for sound. All right, who's watching?
Texas Mantheligen said, watch out for gators.
Epsilon Live _ Gaming says if anyone should obey, it's the police. Kim Turner 88 says good morning John and Trunky.
Good morning to you.
Too loud.
Sorry, man, sorry. I would not want to disturb you. I would hate to interfere. Hey, I beat my case.
You good?
I beat my case, yeah. Dismissed. I'm not going to prison.
Good. I'll let Officer Mayer know.
All right, thank you. Yeah, let him know. We got 2 stops? Is that what we have going on? I'm so confused. I don't know what's happening here. I was all ready to get my teardrop tattoo too, guys. I was all ready. I got lucky. All right, I don't know where to go. We got blue car. We got the refrigerator or microwave or dishwashers. They're moving apparently. We got a little bit of everything in there. Can't see nothing. I hear they're working hard at the gun range over there. Can you guys hear me?
Mets 12 says yes. Kim Turner 88 says so glad your case was dismissed.
Me too.
Texas Man the Legend says tell Officer Mayer not to pursue his photography career. Whether the big truck guy says what did you say? I can't hear you lol.
Oh.
Michelle 210 says yes.
So I've got to replace this cable. It's got to get replaced. I might disconnect it for the night. All right, that's a gun range, guys, that's off in the distance. Nobody should be able to hear those shots. That's just a gun range. You think a warning for Wacky Warning Wednesday? What do you think? How's your Wacky Warning Wednesday going so far? What's your total? I couldn't hear you.
Not bad. How about you?
Not bad. I don't know. You're our first one.
Texas Man the Legend says someone is free as fuck over there.
It's a family show. It's a family show. I don't know why the blue car's there. They're probably just riding together. They're moving, and that's the helpers, I bet.
We were following because the trailer lights are out.
Oh, that's a good play. That's a good play. Hey, I've done that for people before. Yeah.
I mean, they all said the same thing.
It almost worked.
It almost worked.
Okay. All right, I get it. Now it all makes sense. Do you want me to ride behind with some red? I got some red bike lights they can use.
I mean, it should be all right. They're just going to Freeport.
Okay, Freeport.
They ain't got much further to
All right. All right, I got it figured out now, guys. I didn't magically figure it out. The information provided, because I had no clue
Texas
before.
Man the Legend says it's after 9. I'll swear all I want and there's nothing you can flocking do about it.
It's a family show. I said that already. It's a family show. All right, that's a warning. It sounded like a little piece of paper. All right, it's a warning. Wacky Warning Wednesday. Hey, it almost worked.
You on Twitch?
Twitch Kick and YouTube.
Okay.
So you guys were the decoy for the lights?
Yes.
Allegedly?
Yeah.
Allegedly? All right. Good luck to Freeport, man. I hope you make it. Good luck. Hey, do you want me to follow you to Freeport? So that you had no problems through there?
ain't got much further to go.
Okay. All right. All right.
Chickasper says no lights on the trailer.
Yeah. No lights on the trailer, so their buddy was like behind them, being the lights. Oh shit.
Texas Man the Legend says America.
America. Guys, look at the. I don't know if it's coming out on camera. That's a pretty cool shot.
Texas Man the Legend says there's a sign down in the ditch.
I saw that. It wasn't me. I did not hit it. I did not hit the sign. Oh man, I don't like standing out here in the fog.
Stripes of Blue says you're going to get wet.
I'm going to get wet, yes. That's what she said.
At Google Boy 63 says, hey John, that sergeant and you get along pretty well, looks like.
Get along pretty well, looks like.
Nets 12 says, I love your shirt earlier, you still rocking it.
Yeah.
Your shirt earlier, you're still rocking it.
To switch away bugs from his face using the light on his phone to look into the
At the end of the
Dean
music
Vincent
says
says
sometimes.
sometimes fog can make for cool content.
Yeah.
her house.
Wax Hustler 80 says LOL.
Caller says she could not get a full
Strikes of Blue says might be a short night.
He was all in
I'm gonna get there.
Texas Mantheligen says that's what she said so much for it's a family show, John. Met 12 says John, it's a family show.
To look into the vacant house on
Sarah _ 902 says John, it's a family show. Remember LOL.
Sorry about that. Sorry. My bad.
19
Although, of all nights to try that.
Ryan 152793 says John is free. Let go.
46343440
Okay, Wilson, blackmail.
4634.
1214.99. He's clear and eligible. Vehicle has insurance confirmed on that 2024 Chevy.
Mets 12 says show the shirt to the chat.
Oh, I will, okay. I will in a minute.
Just right.
I thought it was appropriate for court.
1214.99. He's clear and eligible. Vehicle has insurance confirmed on that 2024 Chevy. Signed October 26th.
Gamarage _ says I'm John's mom. He broke his own rules. Looks like I'll have to have a talking to him. LOL JK.
Great. I'm not gonna be able to
Mets 12
game in the
says
basement.
it had me dying when it was a character from South Park LOL.
Right. Yeah. I like this shirt. This is a shirt I got from, I think for Christmas last year.
Ryan 152793 says John got busted.
Yeah. I caught a case.
It's going to be very
Address on permit.
One resisting?
Wax Hustler 80 says I'm cooking pizza rolls right now LOL.
All right, we'll need those.
Ryan 152793 says you caught another case, John.
Yeah, it's over now. It got dismissed today. Taser deployed in Angleton. I'm en route. I don't know where it's at though.
Mets 12 says did that cop think you would actually pay the ticket LOL?
No, I wanted to see what their gel looked like, honestly. Especially for such a bullshit reason, right?
05 taser deployed.
05 taser deployed. That's in Angleton.
05 1 detained, roll EMS.
Roll EMS, one detained.
Ryan 152793 says, "Oh, I thought you meant you caught another case." I was
No.
like, "Fuck, John."
No, I'm gonna try not to.
Gamaraj_zone says, "Sounds like the dad is making John's pizza rolls."
Yeah.
Strider
Ooh, that cut off.
found out it was dismissed. He going to be mad.
He-
detained, roll EMS.
He sounds so pissed he has to send EMS.
23 tonight. Good morning.
Mets 12 says, "Family show LOL."
I just saw Kevin High on Bell Street. Up
Texas Mantheligen says, "John, if the cops ever get rough when arresting you, act like you enjoy it and tell them your safe word. They love it when you do that."
Not sure if I remember that when they're beating me up. I know one time they were banging my head into a cell wall.
I just saw Kevin High on Bell Street up 56. Different clothes. Asked if you've seen anybody. He said we haven't. Irene.
Ryan 152793 says, "John, when you get arrested, say thank you, Daddy."
Why is it cutting out so much? I don't know where that call is in Angleton.
Irene.
Michelle 210 says -5. Texas Mantheligen says, "Don't forget to moan."
05, all of the units go back in service.
Wait, that sounds sus. All of the units go back in service.
Big Ek 2022 says, "Someone tased in Angleton."
Yeah, someone tased in Angleton. I don't know where. I do know they called for EMS, which they didn't do the last guy they tased.
Ryan
so that's pretty good.
152793 says, "BRB yellow break."
Yellow break, okay.
Also, all of the units go back in service.
So he sounds perturbed and he's sending all the units back in service.
Gamaraj_zone says, "I think saying thank you, Daddy, would be to fair because they got to touch your parts. We do not want men touching us, guys." Wax Hustler 80 says, "Officer, I like it rough." Fuentes_991 says, "Is it Angleton?"
Yes, it's Angleton.
Package Peeper says, "I wonder why he's sending other units back in service."
Doesn't that sus? It's like he doesn't want somebody to see something.
Mets 12 says, "Say, oh yeah, I love the way you put my hands behind my back like that."
The key to it is also say, I'm not
Texas
resisting.
Mantheligen says, "Safe word at blueberry pancakes."
Why do I have a feeling that's going to be someone in my inbox tomorrow telling me their horrendous story with Angleton?
Apartment 6203.
Fuentes_991
Police
says,
department advising that people are stalking him when he goes somewhere. He wouldn't tell me his apartment number. I looked it up in CAD. And then when I told him I was going to send the police to talk to him, he hung up on me.
Big Ek 2022 says, "Velasco."
Velasco? Okay.
Can you get your route to 1702 Skinner, apartment 6203? Police department advising that people are stalking him when he goes somewhere. He wouldn't tell me his apartment number. I looked it up in CAD. And then when I told him I was going to send the police to talk to him, he hung up on me.
20 coming southbound. Another car on shoulder and 3 police cars like 15 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. Wonder if that has to do with the fog. 220's not that far.
Fuentes_991 says, "My bad IDK, why it's sent again?"
Uh-oh. Are we...
Glass 129.
Gamridge_zone says, "Officer, please keep pushing on me. I like when you do that to me as you arrest me." Can you do it again for fun?
Call me after. Call me after. Call me when I get out.
North John Mary 4996. North John Mary 4996. Me and the 100 block of OCD. White Tahoe.
Ryan 152793 says, "John, do you think they would taser him if we was here?"
I don't know.
Bayou Preppers 1 says, Sorry, I'm at my daughter's house in BFE.
996. North John
Nanny
May,
Goat Joe says,
4996.
did I hear right?
Indy
Mum's
100
basement is about to become a
Nautical
sex dungeon.
White Combo.
Oh wow, guys, this fog is pretty thick. We'll just
Gamirage_zone says, I think I can fit you on the fan site officer if you let me go, Daddy.
Just drove through the Catholic Church parking lot. It's clear.
Texas Manthelogen says, the last time I was offered free lodging by the county, I had the body of a heavy lifter instead of a heavy reader. The officers were very nice about the whole bracelet thing. Ryan152793 says, John, that what she said?
See what you did.
Just drove through the Catholic Church parking lot. It's clear.
Fog is horrendous, guys. It's not looking good.
Lilda Nalin says, please be careful.
Yeah, I'm going.
Strikes of Blue says, fog will cause it to get slow.
Yeah. Or just absolutely crazy. I've seen before too. If it gets, people start running into each other. We put it on the defrost, so you guys might be able to see better.
Texas Manthelogen says, fog just makes it harder to see them lurking in the shadows.
Yeah.
Meds12 says, did you eat you some Chinese after you beat the case?
Nope.
Hilmacoca says, maybe you should head back closer to home.
I'm gonna go to 220 at least. I want to see if the stop is there.
Maritza 1197 says, what happened at court?
It was dismissed.
I never got the notification that you were back on.
It was dismissed. I'm no longer a wanted man. For now.
Maritza 1197 says, yai.
I can't see nothing. I think this is them over there. I can't really see.
Dean Vincent Music says, I wonder how mad he was it got dismissed.
He doesn't care. I mean,
Antiam says, are we headed to Angleton?
yeah. And we're not even at 220 yet.
Different.
For you, show both units 10-8.
Different.
What time is this fog advisory over? I'm guessing not.
Texas Manthelogen
9:30.
says, Texans weather is too bipolar. Almost cold enough to freeze yesterday. Turning on the AC today.
Yep.
Antium says 9 a.m.
9 a.m. Not cool, man. Not cool.
Considering there's no fix, but there's no point there. Like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm driving a little bit slower. A lot slower, actually.
Consider the 215. Dean.
He's fine.
With you.
I'll be riding in the back of the DMS. So the guy actually needs to go to the hospital.
I'll be on top of
Texas Mantheligen says, FYI, yellow glasses help with driving at night and in the fog.
Yeah, I don't happen to have any yellow glasses, so.
I'll be on top of P64 and Route 62.
Strikes of Blue says, visibility 1/4 mile or less in dense fog. Big David Kick says, it'll likely be foggy for most nights for a while. No cold fronts coming this way for a while. Record high temps for this time of year through Christmas.
Very good.
Gamma Raj _zone says, you know when you're trying to get the right amount of sauce on your ribs. That's what she said. Dean Vincent Music says, yes, those yellow night vision glasses help with fog so much. Michelle 210 says 2. Brian Sadowski subscribed on YouTube.
Thank you so much.
BCS Can says Brian Sadowski subscribed on YouTube.
Thank you for the subscription, Brian. Welcome in. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button.
Texas Mantheligen says Angleton tasing someone and sending them to the hospital. Sounds par the course.
Yeah.
Hopefully that person didn't spit out any blood they made him bleed.
Yeah.
Michelle 210 says, was 47 here today, now 26.
All right, this is starting to be no fun. It's 62 degrees here right now and foggy, obviously. This was a bad idea. This was a bad idea. I'm committed now.
HCA 102, you have a inter-facility ground transport request coming from HCA Kingwood, returning to the wind, utilizing the PC. John St. John 6679, repeating Tom St. John 6679. I'll be on scene at that.
I believe this is 220. I don't see anything.
Gammarage _zone says, got this from web. Do not live here. Asterisk dense fog advisory is in effect across parts of south central and coastal Texas early Thursday morning. Visibility could drop to 1/4 mile or less, especially near and around Corpus Christi, Laredo, Victoria, Webb County, and surrounding areas. Low visibility means hazardous driving conditions early in the day.
And late at night.
Texas Mantheligen says, the yellow helps with the contrast in the fog. Fog lights used to be yellow.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to see anything. There was nothing at 220, by the way. I'll put on my hazards.
Sorid Pang 8046 says, I thought John farted tonight.
Nope.
18202550, repeating 18202550.
That's Richard.
AD101M says, why we wasn't live last night? Oh, you probably had some paperwork for the arrests you made this week.
No, My computer.
Anpom 2024 says, do you have your flashlight, John?
Yes. We weren't live last night because I had.
8046 says, check tire pressure, John.
Let's see.
Fuentes
Hey.
underscore 991 says, from 288 heading south, the exit to 220.
Oh, on 288, on the big 288. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going there. I'm not a chance in hell I'm standing on the side of that road. I thought you meant 288B. Yeah, I'm not a chance in hell I'm standing on the side of 288 in this fog.
You need to turn on the registration.
This is interesting. When you said check tires, let me show you guys something.
It's going to be a 2009 Toyota. Insurance number.
All right, this is OCD. I have to see it, so you guys have to see it.
Sorithpang 8046 says, John, what is your tire pressure now?
I'm going to show you just a second. I'm going to show you. It's bad. It's bad.
John Mary, 8428. Nora John Mary, 8428.
But it's interesting. Look what's working now. Look what just magically started working.
Strikes the Blue says, get some air. Mets 12 says, show your shirt.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
28. Nora John Mary, 8428.
DJ Skinny Steve says, those should say 100.
So be it, Sarah's.
I don't know if you guys can see it. The seatbelt's in the way. That's the shirt I wore. I wore my good shirt to court. I wore my good shirt to court. All right, guys, we're gonna head back home, at least in the general area. I don't want to be out in this and all the way from that far from home.
Mets 12 says, I love it.
Yeah, I wore my good shirt to court. But that TPM started working was the point of that. It just randomly started working.
903 Print Guy says, easy stud. My wife watches sometimes. Ryan 152793 says, how far are you from home?
It's not that bad.
Michelle 210 says, Cartman, respect my authority.
Yes. Yeah, I wore my good shirt to court. You guys said not to wear my don't talk to cop shirt. You didn't say I couldn't wear this one.
George Paul Sam 0698. George Paul Sam 0698.
All right, we're out of here.
AD 101M says, easy stud. The Gators are active tonight.
George Paul Sam 0698. George Paul Sam 0698. He's parking next door. Everything's tuning. He's parking next door. Everything's tuning.
Christica underscore 1710 says, how's it going, everyone?
It's going good here. A little foggy.
Nanny Goat Joe says you should have worn the shirt that says, I hope my judge doesn't hold a grudge.
Oh, that's good.
Sorithpang 8046 says Nanny John need a pet goat.
Is that copyrighted? I hope my judge doesn't
Gamarage
hold a
underscore
grudge.
zone says, if you're new here, John, I usually dose cop watching, but tonight the fog rolled in heavy, so I'm taking the night off and doing a little weather chasing instead.
Yeah. Hey, why all of a sudden can we see better? Going this way. It looks pretty clear. Compared to how it looked when we were driving here.
Michelle 210 says, should have warned. I heard what you did for a Klondike bar, call me.
Stand by.
Gamarage underscore zone says, it could be pushing in and you're pulling out of it. She said the same. Michelle 210
Family show,
says
family
10.
show.
Mark the Mad Shark says, beep beep.
Hey, Mark the Mad Shark, welcome in. Welcome in.
Stream Element says, Mark the Mad Shark just cheered 1,000 bits.
With the 1,000 bits, thank you so much. They're fine.
I'm good. I'll be on a people search.
Sorithpang 8046 says, I thought John need a pet gator.
Nope, no pet gators for me. I think it's against city ordinance. Probably is. And I'm, of course, a law-abiding citizen.
Dean Vincent Music says, that is one thing very annoying about Fog Window, constantly fogging in it. Lil Dana Lynn says, I had to go to sleep. Congratulations and good night.
Good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for being here. I know you got to work tomorrow.
Nanny Goat Joe says, I just made the judge shirt up. It's all yours if you want it, huh?
Oh, what was it? I hope your... Say it again. What was it? I hope your judge doesn't have a grudge.
5522 Rogers Driver. We got Barton Drive and Shoreside Drive. Victor Robert Lincoln 848. Excuse me. Victor Robert Lincoln 8441. Black color. I'm also gonna have a good time. Suspension, driving while intoxicated, no swing.
Kim Turner 88 says, wow, that fog pretty bad.
It is.
Nanny Goat Joe says, I hope my judge doesn't hold a grudge.
Hope my judge doesn't hold a grudge. There we go.
1134, also grab the hard copy of the warrant.
Hopefully these other people can see it's or the red light. Because I got a green light.
1134, also grab the hard copy of the warrant.
DJ Skinny Steve says, looks like Silent Hill. Sorithpang 8046 says, what would you name the goat, John?
Billy? I don't know, it's Pam that wants a goat. I'd have to ask her. Billy's an original name for a goat, right?
51606-323.
Wax Hustler 80 says, touch me, squeeze me, officer. Dispatch suspect is very enthusiastic about the search. LOL.
All the road was clear, we're connected control back in. Who's been through there, the 215?
Sorithpang 8046 says, did John have hamburgers?
718.
Nope.
Wax Hustler 80 says, John's yawning.
I wasn't yawning. Okay, I did yawn.
Perfect.
Kim Turner 88 says, what was up with the stream yesterday?
I guess it was my network connection, internet connection. I adjusted all of my, because I streamed at 1080. Hold on. Hold on, let me hear this call.
Hey, Ken, go ahead.
1702 Skinner 162 has recalled back advising that he still wants to see an officer. He did advise that he would answer the door this time. Believes there's a black car sitting outside that's stalking him.
Oh, what was up with the stream yesterday? It was just my connection. I checked the stream today, it had 0 packet loss, so. And I set all my settings back to the way they were, 1080p, 60 frames a second. Enhanced broadcasting is back on. But yesterday I could stream if I turned enhanced broadcasting off, but that is... Everybody be cool. Everybody be cool.
Sorithpang 8046 says, Nanny John need 2 goat.
Everybody be cool.
It's 2 David 608, show 2.4 for Jesse O'Connor, no plan.
AD101M says, your connection? Wow,
Yeah.
name and badge number.
Man, why is he right on that guy's ass? Ah, we're about to do a stop, that's why.
Kim Turner 88 says, we are so cool in here. Barney Off the Rubble says, it's still dropping frames. I'm showing 1396 dropped frames. Wax Hustler 80 says, we ain't studding that popo.
Alright. Alright, so he didn't pull over that car.
Get the Circle K and ready to 28 Mary King Nora 3260. Mary King Nora 3260.
Circle K in Richwood. Let's do a U-turn. We were just by the Circle K in Richwood.
Here's the Circle K in Richwood, 28 Mary King Nora 3260. Mary King Nora 3260, Silver Chevy.
Silver Chevy at Circle K. Let's go.
Houston 249, checking your status.
Do we need air? I think we need some air.
Control 129 for Annabelle rear.
Just confirm on 2009 Chevy, expiring July 26. Albert Martin, out of Richwood, Clear Valley.
Big Dave BCTX says if we put any more air in those tires, we're gonna float.
I don't know why it's doing. I'm gonna pull the microphone. Now you guys can hear me less, but at least you can hear me. It's Wacky Warning Wednesday, guys. It's a foggy Wacky Warning Wednesday. I'm thinking third brake light. Okay.
At Ed 101M says officer,
AD
can you call
101M
Campbell's towing
says,
to move Pearl?
Officer, can
I
you
need
call
air.
Campbell's towing to move
Garage
Pearl?
underscore
I need
zone.
air. Gamerage underscore zone says, blow John, blow, blow, blow. Fill the tire up.
You guys are wrong. You guys are wrong on so many levels. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
It's not 102, Xavier. Inside suspension crash, 11:28:22. There's no 29.
29. 64 showing up duty. Sam Victor, X-ray 9057, Sam Victor, X-ray 90, take the slow lane, get the 1,000 block of 332 by the entrance.
Attention Sweeney Fire Department, attention Sweeney Fire Department. You're needed back at 300 Silverleaf, apartment 704. 300 Silverleaf, apartment 704. Fire alarm going off again, smells smoky in the master bedroom.
X-ray 90, take the slow lane, get the 5,000 block of 332 by the entrance of Dell.
Yes, sir.
That's 6-7. I see you, Andrew.
Over traffic.
Oh man, he's got another one up here. I wonder why he's echoing so much tonight.
Gamaraj_zone says, smoke the wooded too much, I lol Jake.
So I'm talking about.
Saddle Tramp 1860 says Brazoria County, Texas.
Yes, that's where we are. Guys, if you're new here, my name is John Gray. This is BC Scanner. We're in Brazoria County, Texas. We listen to the scanner. We record police interactions. We're about 50 miles south of Houston, right on the foggy Gulf Coast. It's foggy right now. I think I will lower the bit rate a little bit more tonight. I just don't want to lose quality. I think my stream looks pretty good. Yesterday was horrendous, though. It looked like we were filming on a potato camera.
Barney off the rubble says, it's not the darn bit rate, John. I am happy to show you what it is. Gamaraj_zone says, any stream I watch, I have to watch at 360p30. Any higher, it lags like no other.
Yeah, that's what enhanced broadcasting does. It sends that lower quality stream to, so you can, it sends four separate streams, sorry, at 4 different resolutions. And most of my people actually watch from a phone.
Okay.
So we have to be careful.
Aria, Jonesville, Buffalo, 1123 of 97.
Dean Vincent Music says, John, could you imagine how bad it would have been trying this in the dial-up days?
Yeah, it would have been bad. And now we're driving around with a satellite internet connection.
Gamaraj_zone says, I watch from a computer, but still should not lag if I go higher, but it does.
1123 of 97.
On just, let me ask you this, on just my stream or every stream? Just my stream or everybody's stream?
Insurance coupons on the Mitsubishi expiring April 2nd.
Bargain Bastage says, hey John, how'd court turn out?
I got dismissed.
Gamaraj_zone says, anyone's not just yours.
Anyone's okay.
$5414 en route. That's clear. That's going to be a correction of Zimmy for a possible EIA. It's a single little 1990 model that from January 26.
Auntie Am says, pink.
That's a nice, not wide right turn.
496.
Fargan Bastard says, very nice.
Thank you. You guys want to keep going? I'll leave it up to you. Stay over there, white car.
Bargain Bastard says, yeah. Lisa Wrangle 1 Pix Kitty says, yeah. Auntie Am says, sure.
It's a little
Phil
foggy.
McCalker says, yes.
The only thing I'm going to do differently is I'm not going to film in the side of like 288 or 332.
Saddle Tramp 1860 says, that's weird Neblik. Sorithbang 8046 says, John need a GoPro camera.
Need a GoPro? It won't. I can't stream an SRT with GoPro, which is how I that's how I stream. If it did, I would just mount it on top of the car. But I can't stream using the technology I want to. I can use RTMP, which is lower. It's not good quality. I thought about it. I thought about just mounting a GoPro and being done with it. And then switching cameras when I got out, but also at some point I need to move the phone outside the car so they're not able to say that I'm distracted by the phone.
Sorithpang 8046 says, John need a new UI phone, Pam.
New iPhone? Yeah, the new iPhone sucks for
Nanny
streaming.
Gojo says, is it worth wasting gas driving around? Should we check the block?
I think we will. I think we'll just check. We'll go sit on Sector JG. If you guys want to keep going.
Auntie Am says, I was just about to suggest that...
Yeah, we'll park if you guys will hang with me.
Lisa Rangel 1 Pax Kitty says, thanks, John.
What? Why are you so excited?
Dean Vincent Music says, John, why not make it more fun and mount the GoPro on the bottom of the car, lol?
I did try once to get creative. I put one camera in front and one camera in back, and people said they got sick watching it. So at one point I had that, 2 cameras, one in front, one in back. But I think if I can get the phone mounted outside the car, I have a little bit less liability.
5414 on scene.
Bill McCocker says, nobody is out.
It's true. Is anyone playing Arc Raiders right now? Anyone? Guess it's just me. Well, you can't see nothing.
Engine 72 this time.
So.
You are, Andrew? I have 3.4 million out of my 5 million I need for the expedition. I'm getting close. Let me do a U-turn around this pole here.
Kevin Vom says, cool night, John, it's not safe out there.
Yeah. We'll sit over here and watch our block.
We're checking around the building on foot.
Lissa Wrangle 1 Pax Kitty says, be safe, John.
Checking around the building on foot. Let's go check the apartments. Checking around building on foot. Anybody see cops include? Let's go check these apartments since we're close by.
We're checking around the building on foot.
Checking around the 10 building on foot? Is that what they said? Let's check these apartments over here. There's actually apartments over here. You guys can't see them, but there is. Barney of the Rubble, if you're still here, I'd if you have some advice for the stream, I'll certainly take it. Have you messaged me on Discord already?
Texas Mantheligen says, I leave you unsupervised for a few minutes and you hotbox the county.
Did you send me a message on Discord? I'll take all the advice I can get.
Train route to 1809 North Avenue I. 1809 North Avenue I. 34 hospital.
Oh man. Rest in peace. Okay.
Michelle 210 says 4.
Alright, so I gotta follow, look where this cop goes. He's coming headed to that call. Hopefully I can do a U-turn here. It's gonna be...
Train route to 1809 North Avenue I. 1809 North Avenue I.
I know where they're at now.
34 hospital.
Alright, hopefully there's no more cops coming around this corner.
Engine 72, that's clear.
I started to turn in there too. Guys, let me know how the stream is. Sometimes we lag over here. I see we're white right now, which means good.
I'm back in.
He's back in. I'm gonna turn you guys down because I don't know what kind of call this is.
Houston John 210, Mickey Cook, not holding on.
And Nanny Gojo says, get him, John.
I'm gonna turn you guys down since I don't know what kind of call it is. Something I said? Alright, he's leaving. He's gonna do a U-turn and leave. He turned on the side light. You guys know what that says. You can't see it. That's a pretty cool shot. Let's go see where they're going.
I don't want to wait for Maurice to know what's going on.
William David John 3069. William David John 3069. Could have been about the left.
Okay, I'll put my seatbelt on. Okay. All right, you guys will turn back up. Are we broke?
.451 traffic.
Where you at, Lake Jackson?
It's Terminal 4.
Somebody George, Charles David, 0045.
Big Jack 2022 says no.
All right.
0045.
Bayou Preppers 1 says no.
Oyster Creek Drive at 28 Blue.
Where's the Creek Drive in 288?
451.
Wednesdays_9 said no. Good.
Good, okay.
Nanny Goat Joe says, John, you must smell really bad. Have you been hanging in Twitch?
George, Charles David, 0045.
I see what you
George,
did
Charles David, 0045.
King Sam John,
The Oyster Creek Drive at 28.
King Sam John, 8594.
ID.
Confirmed, unconfirmed on the 2018 Jeep expiring March of 2022 to Nicholas below and then Wilson below.
Yeah, King Sam John, 8594. King Sam John, 8594.
East Main and what?
First name is going to be Andrew, common spelling.
March of 2022 to Nicholas below and then Wilson below.
419.
Yeah, 10-4 hold up for traffic. The East Main coming up to Shanks.
East Main and Shanks, okay. That's right around the corner.
Unit available. Can you send us my location?
I stopped abruptly. It looked. We made eye contact. It got a little awkward. It got a little awkward. East Main and Shanks. That's where we're going right now for another traffic stop. This guy's gonna think I'm stalking him. Every stop has been him tonight.
I have it.
Main and Shanks. Where can we park for this one? Should be plenty of parking over here.
504, 10 check clear.
Alright, let me find a place to park and not by that fire hydrant. Not by the fire hydrant. Let's go up here.
Check clear.
Check's clear. Here, you didn't take my check. Let's get, I want to get out of the road. So we'll park here by the snow cone place. There's cops over there. You can barely see them through the fog. Wednesday, 10/25, 60 degrees Fahrenheit. That's what that sign says. Fire hydrant.
Flint's_991 says watch out with Snake's Law.
not looking good for Wacky Warning Wednesday. He has the machine. He has the machine.
Cucumbers going to be 25. That's 1441, 1441.
21 or 21?
1441.
Yep, that put an end to our perfect record on Wacky Warning Wednesday. Can you guys, yeah, see the audio? It's working.
I believe I have that already also. 3711, 2711.
All right, there goes our Wacky Warning Wednesday, guys. Wacky Warning Wednesday's blowing all to hell. Let's get out of here. All right, this is good parking. I think it's perfect parking at the Snow Cone place.
I was trying to call Houston right on the phone. Houston flight on 1050, go ahead. That's received.
XVX Poopy XVX says hello everyone.
Hello everyone.
Hello to you. Oh, I forgot to turn the other one down. Can't have two TTSs working. I wonder how the Taco Bell drama's doing.
Device Poopy XX says, John, I see that you're a free man. How did it go today?
It got dismissed today. Dismissed.
Fakey Poopy XVX says, your check must have cleared. Congratulations.
No checks were written during the process of this court proceeding. Let's stop behind the white line.
XVEX Poopy XVX says, did they give you any of the discovery?
No, the judge said he wasn't capable of doing that. That it had to come from the police department. I said, I know, I just need you to order it. And then he's like, you just showed me the piece of plastic, we'll dismiss it. So I held up the piece of plastic and then it was dismissed. But I got none of my discovery.
That's clear. They said that she's not responding. Very faint pulse. Breathing is like 6 every minute.
Well, that's not good.
Simple. That's clear. They said that she's not responding. Very faint pulse. Breathing is like 6 every minute.
XVP Poopy XVX says, so they love you even more now. Did the cop show up?
No.
Michelle 210 says, thank God you never threw out your high school ID card.
Did you have any more ambulance?
Luckily, never mind, I'm not gonna say that.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say something really dumb.
Only breathing.
Banmom 2024 says, John, do you know where the park and ride is at?
Yes. On 288? Why do you ask? Let's go see what Lake Jackson's doing. We'll go around to Lake Jackson. See if there's anything.
3511, are you clear? Okay.
Banmom 2024 says, I only asked because somebody asked me about a parking ride and I said, I didn't know such a thing.
Yeah, there's...
So I was curious what it is.
288, there's several of them. I think there's one at around County Road 45 and 288. And I think maybe 1462, I could be wrong. I can't remember if it's 45 or 1462, but there is a park and ride there. On the 288, not B.
Peter Webkex says CR45N, also 288 at 288B, 35 and 288.
I knew it. I was right on one of them.
Unit lower body for unit section.
Michelle 210 says 0.
Albany Events, response 2607 West South Street, truck number 9. 2607 West South Street, trailer 9. Aggressive lower body, email, various confusion of fever. Yeah, the weight breathing and conscious. Alvin Claire 2238.
Sorith Bang 8046 says Nanny.
Engine Albany Events, response 2607 West South Street. Trailer number 9, rate dispatch 2607 West South Street, trailer 9. Aggressive 70 year old male. Various confusion of fever. Yeah, the weight breathing and conscious. Alvin Claire 2238.
Medic 1.
Medic 1, train dispatch 2607 West South Street, trailer number 9.
Can you get a 28 for the trailer?
Cars advising the trailer was not stolen, just a blower off the trailer.
XVX Poopy XVX says, making meatball subs tonight. Anyone want one? Need to know how much to make.
Can you get a 28 for the trailer?
Alright, it's apparently a stolen trailer or stolen something on the trailer. Let's see what's stolen on the trailer.
219, the cars advising the trailer was not stolen, just a blower off the trailer.
Just the blower off the trailer is stolen. Alright, that's include. So if you see lights include, of course there's that when I'm in Lake Jackson. I figured we needed to come down here and see what this looked like in the fog. And welcome to the Red Light Channel. Making meatball subs? Make me one.
Good. Careful.
Poopy XVX says, I gotcha, no problem.
All right, good, good. Thanks.
16 good.
I'm monitoring that trailer call include. With whatever a stolen blower is, I don't know what that means. Someone stole the blower. Hey, they got lights on here now. They got the lights back on. That's amazing. Look, guys, we have lights again. Yay. Now people won't be getting almost ran over. You guys can't see, but the lights are back on here.
23, show me out.
I guess
Michelle 210 says, would love one, but in fasting got to do blood work. Bandmom 2024 says, wow.
See what a difference it makes?
Hey, Poopy XX says, the air looks a little moist there tonight.
It is definitely a little moist tonight.
Data Dominatrix says, I got waffles in the air fryer. Data Dominatrix says, I'll trade.
Yeah, it's 64 degrees here right now.
Good.
427 K 912, 427 K 912. We have fight between mother and daughter. Mother saying it's physical, daughter saying it's not.
Oh my.
Sorith Pang 8046 says, John need a new wallet for Christmas.
I have
Data
it.
Dominatrix says, better than my 32.
Yeah, that's. I'll take this. I will take this.
Data Dominatrix says, also hello John and chat.
Hello to you, Data Dominatrix. Welcome in, welcome in.
Channel 4. Come back in, please.
Maybe I'll stop the stream and go drink me a beer or 9. I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding.
Boo Boo Brian says, we like pickles.
Pickles are okay. As long as they're not on a hamburger.
We're still investigating at this time. Everything's clear over here.
Good one.
Chastity_GA says, I agree with that, John.
Especially if there's mustard on it. Because between the sour, the mustard, and the sour, the pickle is just too much. Like, you can't enjoy the meat. What's the date today, guys?
His VUPoopyXVX says, mayo on a burger should be illegal. Just saying.
No. That's where you're wrong. That's where you're wrong. Mayo on a burger is what should be there. Should always have
Data
mayo.
Dominatrix says, 17.
Should have mayo.
Lower volume, reading message. Albany and Mass, Albany, respond at 903 Colton Road, repeat 903 Colton Road.
Michelle 210 says, I want to know why bread and butter pickles are always chips and not whole.
I like bread and butter pickles.
XV says, a one sauce on a burger is top tier. Chastity_J says, are we going to the stolen blower or mum and daughter knockout or neither LO? Data Dominatrix says, I put A1 on hot dogs.
The mommy-daughter fight knockout is in the middle of the county somewhere. I'm listening for the stolen blower call.
5414,
Sorith Pang 8046 says, Nanny John Grey chain wallet.
Chain wallet, I like it, I like
Data
it.
Dominatrix says, but a one on a steak burger. Also,
A1 on a hot dog? I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed. Actually, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty much staying close only because of the fog.
Data Dominatrix says, I also like Worcestershire in just about everything. Hello.
I like it too.
Fuentes underscore 991 says, did you hear what happened in Baytown, John?
What happened?
9,
Michelle 210 says, started new diabetic meds. My mouth tastes like I sucked on pennies I can't eat or smoke without feeling nauseous. Michelle 210 says, 22. Says, two kids got in a fight at school, and one of the students stabbed him with scissors.
It's tough out there, man. That's horrible. Did they survive? Please tell me the kid survived.
Do you also have a trailer LP to go?
Cherry says, the student died that was stabbed. Fuentes underscore 991 says, nope.
Man. Can you imagine how awful that would be?
23.
You drop your kid off at school and never see him again?
Do you also have a trailer LP to go?
Alright, they got the trailer pulled over. If you see lights include, please let me know.
Cherry says, sad situation.
Very sad.
Reverse X Poopy X Vax says, that's terrible. How old were the kids?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask too.
Country Boy 23,123 says, that makes me sick, John. Michelle 210 says, where? One Proud Nana says, no, he didn't. Fuentes underscore 991 says, the kid that did it has a record of stuff. Lena Damon says, high school kids.
High school.
Gabby Pitch says, as a mum of a 10th grader, yes, that scares the crap out of me. There have been a number of fights this week because the students are so stressed from finals.
Alright, they do have that trailer pulled over, so if you see lights include, please let me know. I just don't know where.
XV Poopy XVX says prayers.
Oh, that just made me sad.
Cherry says, is it C Notes shift?
No, they're not going to be back for a couple months.
One Prudnana says, the kid that did it is 18 years old.
That's a problem for you, kid. You're going to be tried as an adult. I'll look that up when I get home.
Cherry says, as he should be.
Right.
XVX Poopy XVX says, yep.
Maybe we'll get lucky and stumble across this call.
BanMom 2024 says, yeah, it's very heartbreaking. It was all over the news and everything. XV's Poopy Expect says, how far is the school where it happened from the area that we are currently stuck in the tunnel?
Baytown is about an hour away.
Cherry Cherry says, about 65 to 70 miles.
I actually have a sister that lives in Baytown.
Fuentes _ 991 says, Waze says cop on Dow Bridge, but that was 17 minutes ago.
It might be, it's still. We can get there. Let's check that.
Whipped Up Wishes says, that is devastating, and even more so around the holidays.
Yep.
Prayed. Gamerage _ Zone says, you an adult at 18, but I heard a while back they wanted to up the number to when you can be an adult. Whipped Up Wishes says, prayers asterisk.
I'll take a peek down this road. Take a peek down there. There, I don't see it. Don't see it.
1059-47 there.
Check down this road. Don't see it.
28 for the trailer plate. 1059-47 Mary.
Sorry, Pine 8046 says, I thought it's John shift time.
You have an officer available to meet me on Silver.
That's clear. Unknown where he went. Just below trail. I'm following.
We'll check the Dow Bridge and then go up to AAB.
You have an officer available to meet me on Silver.
I think they said there was blood at the mom and daughter knockout. Oh, I see the Waze report. He's right there. I'm gonna go check over the bridge and then we'll do a U-turn back around. That's the Waze report right there. Why is he face going the wrong way? Why is he face going the wrong way? With no lights on. That's Freeport, by the way.
I am on the other side of the building. It's an individual ranger. Stand by.
Cherry Cherry says, decoy.
In this fog, what do you guys think? Is that a good decision or a bad decision? Either the fog is not bad in Freeport. We should just stay in Freeport.
Michelle 210 says, on a foggy night.
Yeah.
947 Mary.
Alright, has to be on.
390474.
E Poopy X4X says, decoy 100%.
Mary was canceled in 22. During the new license plate should be 2839074.
Cherry Cherry says, there probably isn't anyone in there.
Just put it in the note.
Well, I can tell you I'm not stopping and checking.
Got me a case number.
Drop me a case
Michelle
number.
210 says 5.
That's the number.
Exius of East Pupixor says, I wonder how effective a police laser for reading speed works in the fog.
I warned these guys.
Contact with 2021 Nissan Orange color out of Virginia.
46. Clear. 36, 30, 63, 46.
That's what Waze was talking about, by the way.
Good.
The contact with 2021 Nissan Orange color out of Virginia.
Clear.
Gamraj_zone says, would it be wrong if we towed a car with anyone in it? For sure it was letter bended.
It'd be frowned upon. I mean, you can't, it's public property right now. It's definitely public property, so if it's on your private property, maybe.
Emergency traffic.
Almost right on. We're gonna be south of the apartment complex.
You slow down so I can look down Plantation. Looks clear.
Clear for you. Repeating 388-31638. Traffic.
Alright, let's check over the Angleton Road. Alright, let's go straight and turn in the gas station.
Good. 3893, check over.
Tom X-Ray Frank 5907. Tom X-Ray Frank 5907. Ray 4 traffic block North Brooks. Okay.
Good.
Gas prices are way too high here.
Tom X-Ray Frank 5907. Tom X-Ray Frank 5907. Ray 4 North 800 block North Brooks. About 2269. Alright, we got anything coming up?
Stream Elements says, Auntie Am just cheered 100 bits.
Thank you for the 100 bits.
Right now, Stream Elements, just, I got a contact with the apartment manager. Well, that's civil, so we got any family violence? Yes, negative. That's clear.
Hats off to them.
Okay, back into the report.
Poopix CIX says, I bet the trains down there are terrible due to the big factory.
Yep, they are. Luckily, most places we've built bridges over them.
Video 69 return.
Go ahead, copy, points up.
Run a copy DS data out of Liberty. Current clear, no more. Go ahead.
40746218. 40746218. Last name Dipner. Copy, points up.
Go ahead.
40746218. 40746218. Last name Dipner.
Simple. Same type of fork says return.
Go ahead.
Comes back to Tyler Joseph Hesner, white now, date of birth 4/12/93 out of Brazoria. Has an eligible Class C license, expires 4/12/30. Also has an active license to carry. Same time, 4/29. Vehicle comes back to a 1999 Saturn 4-door, brown in color, belonging to same person. Expires June 26th. Insurance expires 9/29/93 out of Brazoria. Has an eligible Class C license, expires 4/12/30. Also has an active license to carry. No logo,
Says,
no 29.
thank you for following Ariel
Vehicle
Blitz
comes back to a
01.
1999
Ariel
Saturn
Blitz, thank you so
4-door,
much.
brown in color, belonging to same person. Expires June 26th. Insurance confirmed. No 29.
That's fair.
Oh, check Dixie. That's the only place I haven't checked, and more likely that's where it's at.
Correct. Dog is going to belong to an apartment manager, Jeremy. Advice given about a leash law. I'll be contacting your complainant. Correct. Oh, he's going to belong to an apartment manager, Jeremy. Advice given about a leash law. I'll be contacting your complainant.
Oh, that's not well played. Someone called the cops on a dog, and it turns out that it's the apartment manager. I hope Sylvia's marked safe. So they gave the apartment manager advice about the leash law. I know that tenant's gonna have a good time there. What do you guys think? Could get a little weird.
Sire Poopix Rag says, John, I bet when they pulled you over and they ran your info and for insurance it said questionable, they were like, we got him.
Yes. It was registration.
Auntie M says, that was bold.
Yeah, that was bold. Definitely bold. Damn it, I should have went to Dixie. I think that's them pulling off right now. We did come down this way. No, that's Lake Jackson.
Evaltex Poopy XVF says block JG.
Block JG, we checked that.
7504, clear to copy missing person in a Freeport.
Good.
Missing person, last name Davis, Elizabeth Gale, white female, date of birth 1578. Last contact 12/10/45, unknown clothing description, unknown direction of travel. If located or for more details, contact Freeport PD.
Alright, we got a missing person.
Missing person, last name Davis, Elizabeth Gale, white female, date of birth 1578. Last contact 12/10/25, unknown clothing description, unknown direction of travel. If located or for more details, contact Freeport PD.
Alright.
That's clear.
Keep an eye out for him. Do you guys think we're still allowed?
Mycroft 1956 says, punch it, John, punch it. Missed you yesterday, my bad.
Yeah, no, it was my bad because I had some technical difficulties yesterday.
Texas Mantheligen says, I came home early one night long ago to catch my manager in my apartment, attempting to get into my lockbox. Had installed cameras in my place.
Dang.
She went to jail. Apparently, she'd been helping herself in more than just my apartment.
What the hell? Yet they did a background check on you when you rented the apartment. All right. Is it just me or is the fog getting better? Can definitely see better over here.
Fuentes _991 says, looks better. Donna _Sharp says, definitely got better.
All of a sudden we can see pretty good.
More clear and info.
96 traffic.
Mycroft 1956 says, the clouds are beautiful.
More clear and info.
Texas Mantheligen says, people's stuff and rent were going missing. She was accepting cash for rent and stealing it.
Man.
Apartment tried to charge the tenants again, even though they paid already. That didn't fly in eviction court.
No, imagine not.
The laid-back squirrel says, oh, it was just fog. I thought my eyes were getting as bad as John's parking.
No. It was fog. Not a wide right turn.
Texas Mantheligen says, I don't live in apartments anymore, nor have a landlord. Learned my lesson.
Yeah, that'd learn you. All right, guys, we got 308 miles of gas.
2 items, 210, Michael Morales.
Gamerage_zone says, slots are rigged.
Yes, sir. There's a
Just
clear
a-
try at your
location.
own
We'll
risk.
be heading back to the station.
Michelle 210 says 35. Fuentes_991 says, Waze said cops on 288 heading towards Lake Jackson by Sarah's 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. I was just
Texas
there.
Mantheligent says, it was funny though. She didn't hear me enter the apartment. I was in the room with her and she didn't know. Scared the hell out of her.
Imagine.
Barney of the Rubble says, imagine John as your landlord and you invite police over regularly. Martin She05 says, how was court?
Case dismissed.
Units, clear for broadcast.
Alright, this is gonna be the Freeport. Missing person again.
Missing person out of Freeport, transported to HB 2660. Missing person, Elizabeth Gail Davis, white female, date of birth 1/5/1978. Last contact 12/10/2025. Unknown clothing description, unknown direction of travel. If located or for more details, contact Freeport PD. Information 114. Missing person out of Freeport.
Gamerage_zone says, that's when you crack a whip and saw shit her pay
Gail
fees.
Davis, white female, date of birth 1/5/1978. Last contact 12/10/2025. Unknown clothing description, unknown direction of travel. If located or for more details, contact Freeport PD. Upcoming clear 114.
Total there is clear.
Oh, this is much better.
153 East Base, 153 East Base. Need a weather check for Alta CEC Lumberton, Papa 257.
Texas Mantheligent
Going
says,
to
I tried to get John as my landlord, but he was already renting to some guy named...
Named Valorant. These guys with those silly red and blue.
And if I did, there will be a third-party transfer going to Texas Children West, Hotel 154.
Mets 12 says, John, I got the crown bag if you need it.
Alright, well, we might need it. Alright, doesn't look like I'm needed out here much more.
Nanny Goat Joe says I'm off to Goat City Grand Goat Woods, so Mum and Dad can go Christmas shopping. Have a great night, John and
You as well. Thank you for being here. I hope you're feeling better before you leave.
Michelle 210 says 2. Texas Mantheligent says, I'm not sure that judge today was all that sympathetic about your cause.
No,
He seemed pretty dismissive.
Yeah, no, he is definitely not a John fan. Well, he's the one that just collects the revenue, so of course he's not gonna like me. Sometimes I definitely impact revenue. Yeah, no.
Minute to see the location, just in Bedford County.
Texas Mantheligen says, get it dismissive.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. I get it. I didn't get it. That was pretty bad. I did not get it.
Texas Mantheligen says, slots are not rigged.
They're definitely rigged. I mean,
Barney
definitely not
Rubble
rigged.
says, that one went straight over Texas Mantheligen.
Yeah, that went over my head. I got it. I got it. Oh, dang it. I did a wide right turn. Shit. Did you guys see that? Gotta work on that. Oh, it's sprinkling now. Perfect time. That's why. All right, we gotta get home, guys.
Banmom 2024 says, John, you said it, he admits it, lol.
Yeah, guys, we gotta get home.
Texas
I gotta get home.
Mantheligen says, we saw nothing.
Yeah, I did it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Guys, it's raining. Operation Hide the Camaro is in full
Banmom
effect.
2024 says, good night, John.
Yeah, I don't even have time to stop at the palm
Bastard
trees.
says,
That's why the fog went away. It's raining. Oh man, hopefully I don't get caught at the light. This could be bad. I might be cooked, Chad. I might be cooked. We got no back window.
903 Print Guy says, it's raining, bro, get home.
Get home. Guys, take us.
Gamarage underscore zone says, slots are rigged till you win. One win per 90,000 spins.
That's right. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for the
Texas
bits,
Mantheligen
the
says,
subscriptions.
Operation Park at gas station.
Yeah, maybe.
Barney off the rubble says, there's a train coming.
Oh man. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for the bits.
Says, get wet just like she likes it.
Oh man. Family show, family show. Alright guys, I'm gonna of course obey all speed limits. Get this thing back to the garage as soon as
Team
possible.
says, have a good night.
Good